Well, we're breaking back into our programming at the moment. We want to let you know that the controlled release just happened. I believe this, yeah, there's the picture we want to show you. The controlled release that they were expecting in East Palestine has just occurred. You can see the dark black smoke that is coming out of there. This is from our camera at the corner of Route 14 and 170. Here's another shot that we have below that. You can see the dark black plume of smoke now rising above East Palestine. You can also see the fire, yes, that is taking place below that. You can see the flames shooting out of the lower end of that. So the explosion the controlled release has happened. Dark black smoke now coming from the East Palestine area. And you can see that it has already taken place. This was supposed to happen at 3:30. Here we are at 4:40. And this is what's happening at the moment. Yeah, and at this point, we don't know if what was supposed to happen started at 3:30 and it just took this long. I do believe during the press conference with Governor Mike DeWine earlier this afternoon, they did say that this could burn for an hour to up to 3 hours or more. We've been talking with our team of meteorologists about how the air and the wind will play a big factor in where this smoke goes. Again, you're taking a live look. This is East Palestine. I believe this is our crew in Unity Township right now. You're getting a live look at that chemical release from those train cars, from the train derailment that happened in East Palestine. If we can, I want to go to our meteorologist right now, Paul Wetzel. Can you talk about what we are seeing on this camera as that smoke dissipates into the air? We were talking about the inversion and how the wind will really play a factor in this. So can you talk about what we are seeing in regards to what is happening with the wind right now?
Yeah, actually, one thing that we are seeing there, and right now that inversion is still pretty high in the sky. So that's a good thing. That's not expected to come on down until later today into tonight. And you can see this explosive nature with this looking much like a thunderstorm. And that's what you would expect, that warm air rising rapidly and blowing up into the sky. Now, I've been watching Storm Team 27 Viper radar as well, and I would expect we're going to start to pick up on that here in the next few scans out of the National Weather Service in Pittsburgh with that radar, especially looking at that plume coming up now with that, of course, explosion as they've taken shape this afternoon. Currently, the wind is not moving that much in East Palestine, but it is a slight northwest trajectory with this as it moves through this evening. So this is what we'll be watching as it tries to push that plume onto the south and southeast this evening before shifting later tonight. Okay.
All right, guys, so I'm here on Martin Street in East Palestine, and right behind me, you can see this giant cloud of smoke, and I did hear a loud boom, and right before all of this happened, I saw quite a bit of activity with first responders here on the scene trying to go ahead and set that up. So that's what you're seeing right now. This happened just a few minutes ago. It does look like the flames are starting to die down. I'm going to actually come around the other side of the camera and zoom in just a little bit for you so you can see what I'm looking at a little bit better. That's a little blurry. Give me 1 second here. So the flames have died down some, but the smoke, as you can tell, definitely has not. Still a lot of response here on the scene. We have a hazmat group, we have multiple fire trucks, and as you can see, that smoke is kind of dissipating up into the clouds there. So that is something we've been talking about in terms of one of the concerns that we have for this disaster here. Now I'm going to try and put myself back in focus a little bit more. So we will be continuing to monitor this. It does look like the smoke is still just really going up into the air. Live for now in East Palestine, Desiree Gosselin, WKBN 27 First News.
All right, we also have Dave Sess, who is live as well. He is somewhere around the fire.
It's the intersection of 170 and Route 14, which would take you into Pennsylvania or further into East Palestine, depending on what part of that intersection you are standing at. So, Dave, can you tell us what you are seeing and hearing from where you're at, which, again, is well outside of that evacuation zone?
Yeah, well, we are in a position to see it. We're not in a position to show it to you because there's a building and some large trees here beside it. We had to move about 25, 30 feet over there in order to go see it. Kyle Alexander was over here shooting it on his phone. He thought he heard it, and we immediately ran over to the spot where we thought it would be coming from, and then we saw the big dark gray, very dark gray bout of smoke coming up from there, and we could see the flames at the bottom too. But again, it's a long way from where we're at, but we can certainly see it, and the way it's just hovering in the sky right now. This is what we have. It's right behind that fir tree that you're seeing right there, I believe, in your screen. So it's back in there, and you can see it mixing up among the clouds, but didn't really quite get the catastrophic nature of the explosion or hear anything like that. I'm sure it was down there, but we just didn't get that this far away from the scene where we're at right now.
Shot of what's going on. Do we have a shot at all that we can take? Anyway, we've just learned that the controlled release that was expected to take place this afternoon in East Palestine has actually occurred. We had a shot just a minute ago, and you could see the dark plume of smoke coming out of the train derailment area where it was taking place.
We also saw flames from that plume of smoke as well. Everything that we were told to anticipate with that. Our crews did say they heard a large noise, a big noise, which we also were told to anticipate, and then that large black plume of smoke. And what you're looking at right now is video, aerial view from the NTSB video that they took over the scene. This was earlier in the day, I believe, today.
Now let's go back to the shot of the actual plume if we can. There it is. There's the shot that you can see how dark it is and how black it is rising out of the sky over East Palestine. What we don't know at this point, and we probably won't know till at least there's another news conference call tonight, is if this was actually successful and what it'll mean for people that live in that area. If was there any shrapnel that was scattered about? Were there any kind of plumes? Are there any kind of chemicals that are now going to be released? What does this mean at this point? And it'll probably won't come for, well, like I said, until the next press briefing, which I expect probably won't happen for at least the next couple of hours.
Yes, with a response like this, you can just see from the scene that you're looking at right now, it looks like this all across East Palestine right now. Different crews set up, whether it be fire, police, hazmat, they are set up all across the village of East Palestine, just anticipating what was going to happen with this controlled release. So what you're looking at, again, just to reset the scene, that controlled release did happen. You can see this black plume of smoke as well as fire from the bottom of it. I want to bring in Chief Meteorologist Paul Wetzel right now to kind of talk about what we are seeing. You can see that black smoke dissipating into the air, but it looks like it's capping off. So Paul,
capping
can you
is
talk
the word.
about
capping
what
is the
is
word.
happening?
And right now that inversion that we've been talking about all afternoon long is between 4,000 and 3,000 feet in the atmosphere. And you can see as this hot fire goes up, it's basically convection, so it lifts up, is forced upward into the cooler air above, and then it starts cooling, but it is hitting that cap, and you can see how that is basically mushrooming the top of that cloud out as it hits the top edge of that. Of course, this is a good thing at this point. This inversion is going to fall further down through this evening into tonight, so it's good that that smoke is able to get up that high in the sky. This would remind you here in this image, as you're looking, like an explosive thunderstorm in the middle of a summer afternoon, and that's the same thing. It's all convection. You can see it just growing and bubbling out, and notice how tight packed those bubbles are. That's hitting that inversion. We see that sometimes with thunderstorms in the summertime with a capped atmosphere in place where it just can't quite break on through that, and that's what's happening is that's hitting that top edge of that, but a scene that is just something to see here locally, that's for sure, as this takes shape this afternoon. Now, as the afternoon goes on and into the evening, we will start to see this changing as that inversion drops down. And I don't know if we can go to the chroma key wall real quick. This just popped up. I want to show you this. This is now on radar, showing up on radar as well. So kind of to get a fixture. Of course, we know where East Palestine is and where the trouble is locally. But as you can plainly see there, looking down at that huge plume, this is now showing back up on Storm Team 27 Viper radar. Here's East Palestine, and you can see that plume starting to show up in northwestern Beaver County. Now keep in mind that radar signal is coming out of the National Weather Service in Pittsburgh, so this is shooting higher in the atmosphere than on the ground here as that sweep moves around. But you can see this just along 14 and south. This is that fireball in the sky there, the fire lifting that smoke into the sky that is now being picked up currently on Storm Team 27 Viper radar. The wind is not that strong, and that's one of the reasons too. You see it almost looks like a smokestack going straight up as that explodes this afternoon. And the wind is really not moving much, but slowly drifting out of the northwest.
All right, once again, you can see the plume of smoke here. On the phone with me, I have Mike Ruley, the state senator from the district that's represented in East Palestine, Ohio State Senator. Mike, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, you were in the command center today when the decisions were being made on how this was going to come down. Can you explain to me what just happened?
Yes, so they made the decision right about 11 o'clock this morning, and it was done with Governor DeWine and Governor Shapiro together. And there was a couple questions. The biggest question we have was the temperature inside the car. Once it reaches 185 degrees, it'll explode like a bomb. So the temperature at that time was 135. Yesterday it was 152, and they said it could have spiked dramatically. So they brought in, there's a family that lives in Louisiana. This is all they do for the federal government. When there's a train derailment, they actually do the relief to get the pressure off of these cars. So all 5 of the cars had an explosion that was placed on the top, a device, and on the bottom, so they could have controlled detonation. And so they were all done together, and the thought process was the detonation on top of the car would relieve all the pressure, that because these are highly sophisticated rail cars that transport these chemicals. So they wanted to release the pressure at the top, and then they were going to drain the fluid from the bottom, and they had trenched a huge pit around all 5 of those. And so once the pressure gets out of the cars, they were going to ignite the fire, the fluid, so it would burn off. And then once that was done, we have federal EPA and state EPA. They're going to remove 20 feet of the dirt all around the site because it's contaminated. So I heard what he was saying. It's actually the best scenario right now. That cloudy plume that you see going straight up, with the weather conditions on our side, hopefully it'll dissipate within the atmosphere within the next 24 hours.
The plume. Have you seen pictures of the plume yet? Have you seen the video of it?
I have not only friends, but I have employees that live in that area, and I'm getting a ton of pictures and video.
Is this
no one heard an explosion. There was no explosion like the first time. Nobody's houses were shaken like the first time, and everyone's sending me that same gray plume. No one's really seeing flames anywhere.
Well, there was flames. We've seen flames at the bottom of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, these guys, you got to realize these guys are taking pictures far away because the perimeter, no living person is allowed in that perimeter.
You talk a little bit about this company. So they brought in a company from Louisiana that specializes in this to do this?
It's a family. This is what they do. This is all they do. This is their only job.
Okay. I want to thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate you for giving us the time and a little explanation of how we got to this point today.
Good luck, guys.
All right, Mike, thanks. All right, what you were looking at there were some big plume of smoke. The actual controlled release has taken place in East Palestine. We've heard from people on the ground, what they're seeing and what you saw yourself.
And we do want to make note that our crews are well outside of that evacuation zone. We will be back in just a few minutes with the start of First News at 5. Our reporters will continue to follow this, and we will have more information as we learn it from the ground out there in East Palestine.